the bug. I just gotta tell everybody, I don't wanna keep it on the low. Goddamn, I love them. I love them. Goddamn, I love them. I love them.
In this vlog, you will be coming with me to ski for the very first time in Avon, Colorado at Beaver Creek Resort. This was for my little brother's 11th birthday and it took place in February, but I'm just now posting, so bear with me. You can also watch part 1 of my Colorado vlog down below. I have posted the link, and here we go. Since it was my little brother's birthday, we blew some balloons in the room and decorated it while he was asleep so that by the time he woke up, the room was fully decorated with birthday decorations. He was turning 11. So this is what I wore when we finally woke up in the morning. I got ready because I had already paid for ski lessons the day before, and it was fresh snow outside. It literally just snowed, so it was nice and fluffy, and I got all of these outfits from Amazon. I had to get some thermal pants and thermal sweaters so that I did not freeze when I went outside. And as soon as we opened the door to the hotel, it looked like a winter wonderland.
Different place.
Mind you, we're from Florida, y'all, so we did not know what to do when the car was piled with snow on top. It took us about a good 30 minutes just to get all this snow off the car. We couldn't even figure out what tool we were supposed to use to scrape it off. But then we found this in the back seat, and you might think that's common sense. It's not common sense for somebody who don't grow up with snow around them, mind you. So then once we finally defrosted the entire car, we drove across the street to Beaver Creek Resort, which is where we will be skiing in this video. It was about a mile away from the hotel we were staying at, so it was only a 10-minute drive, but you have to be very careful on this drive because the roads was icy.
I gotta put these shoes on.
Common sense would have just told me to wear my snow boots in the snow, but no, I chose to wear my Converse, which didn't make any sense. Then I tried to put my skis on and they didn't
It's
fit.
20 degrees right now. We just dropped Nathaniel off to his kid lessons over here. So apparently you can't leave your ski boots in the car or the cold will make them get stiff and then you won't be able to snap them, which is why I wasn't able to put my shoes on. So now I have to go get some more shoes and then start my training lessons.
My shoes didn't fit because I left them in the car and they froze, so don't do that if you go there, please. After I walked to the rental place to get some new skis, I finally started my lessons. I ended up paying for a half-day group lesson. This was $450 for about 4 hours, which is kind of pricey, but it's on the cheaper end of skiing. Skiing in general is not a cheap hobby nor sport. Once they gave us the official rundown of how to operate in skis and the official body moves and everything, we headed into the cable cars and went up the mountain for the real deal.
Yes. So like this.
Well, we need to go into that stopping wedge.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
I don't want to go fast.
Oh. Very good. That is excellent.
Keep going?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go. You're okay.
Going kind of fast.
I know. Go on your big toe edge. You're okay. You're okay. Don't. You're not gonna fall.
Oh, this is not that bad.
No, it's not.
Thank you.
I just need y'all to bear with me. It was taking me a while to get it. Skiing is way harder than it looks, and I had never done this, and apparently everyone else who was in my group had already skied before, so I was the only one constantly needing help from the instructor.
You are doing fantastic. Falling in skiing is part of learning. It's very difficult not to fall. In the snow, to dig into the snow, to stop, okay?
Oh, that's my brother.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
You didn't have a lesson?
He is in his
Oh,
lesson.
he's in his lesson.
Yeah.
Oh, very cool.
He's full day though. He's in the all black.
Oh, nice.
Wave again.
Oh, the little guy.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm like looking down there.
No.
There's a guy in all black over there and I'm just staring at him.
No.
Like, he's not moving his head.
Yeah. Where are you guys going? Oh, I'm almost done.
Are you having fun? Yeah. Pretty cool, huh? Are
Okay.
you from Miami too? You love the snow? All right, enjoy.
The point of the mountain we were at was the beginner stage, so it wasn't necessarily the peak of the mountain. We were just in the middle or so, and we ended up running into my little brother. We crossed paths with him because the kiddies also practice in the same space as the beginner adults. I just kept trying and trying and falling and trying and falling and trying and falling and trying. And you know, I wasn't too bad after a while. I kind of got the moves. I have to pizza and then barrel hug. And this is me trying it right here. Don't laugh, y'all. I know I look really awkward and I was trying my best. And it wasn't even that steep of a slope, but it's harder than it looks, I swear. It's not that easy. You have to really balance, and then the snow is slippery, and I just was not catching it. Maybe skiing is not my thing, but you know, it was on my bucket list to try it, so I tried it. I can say
I'm recording so that I can see in the reflection. We
weren't even at the top of the mountain, and I was overly tired at this point. Like, that elevation was sucking the breath out of my lungs. But after the 2 hours at that point were up, my half day was up, and it was time to head back down on the gondola to the common area. But he offered me the opportunity to
oh my gosh, I almost dropped my phone
at the peak of the mountain, so I said sure, why not. Once we reached the peak of the mountain, we saw this little cabin looking restaurant, which is where he was taking us. And I tell you no lie, every foot I walked, it felt like I was trekking. Like after I just ran a 1,000-mile marathon. I was so out of breath, I could barely breathe. Mind you, I got asthma, but I never experienced nothing like this. I was literally breathing like and I had to silence the videos because all you hear in the background is me breathing like I haven't breathed in 10 years. Like, hey, if you got breathing problems, don't do it to yourself. Don't. And I'm an in-shape person, and it was hard to breathe up here. I don't know which point was worse, going down or coming back up. I think coming back up to the gondola might have been worse, and it doesn't look that bad, but trust me, that little distance had me out of breath.
This is a workout. I'm so exhausted. And I'm short of breath.
No lie, it had to take at least 5 minutes to walk like 20 feet. That's how bad it was. And look at how high the snow is. Of course it took that long.
That was a lot.
But at this point, I parted ways with the instructor and the rest of the class because my time was up, headed back down on the gondola, and I made it to the common area of the resort because I was waiting on Nathaniel to get out from his classes because he ended up doing a full day. Kids don't have a half day option like adults do, so I was just watching him in the rest of his class for the next few hours.
It was doing really good. So today was his first time. Is he coming back tomorrow? No? Okay.
They are going crazy for these free cookies, and I could have been first in line, but I went to go see where Nathaniel is. Then at 3:01, I'm like, what is everyone crowding around over? And it was for the cookies.
Every ski resort in Colorado has something that attracts tourists there every single year, and this is a kid-friendly resort, so the thing that they're known for is handing out cookies every single day at 3 p.m. sharp. They literally walk around with trays full of cookies straight from the kitchen, handing them out to each and every person. And these are warm cookies, but by the time you stand outside, they kind of get
pretty good, but it's so cold outside, it's making them hard.
Once Nathaniel made his way out of his lessons, we went back to hand in our stuff that we rented
Keys
for
in
the
my
day.
hand, and the poles in my hand, and focus on not slipping. It's not funny.
One time we saw you, you fell, and then you did a split.
After handing in our gear, we made our way over to the sushi restaurant on the property called Hooked. Let me tell you, the sushi was so good and fresh. They even had a dry ager in the background, if you see right there. That sushi was the freshest sushi you will get. So good. Highly recommend. If you're in the mood for sushi and you're in Colorado and you're in that area, definitely stop at Hooked. It's a 10 out of 10. No complaints.
It is
and
so
then
cold.
we finally made it back to the hotel, and Nathaniel and I played in the snow for the rest of the night. We literally stayed out here for about a good 2 hours, and we didn't even get cold. Our outfits kept us pretty warm, and we had the time of our lives, and that's how my experience went skiing for the first time in Colorado. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope